Okay. Are we good?
It's recording.
Great. All right. So a lot of stuff planned for today. We're gonna try and get through as many pieces as we can. Since I think it's our last teaching before. I don't know if it's for the semester maybe.
Wait, so we have to have band on Tuesdays?
I might be. I don't know. I think it's our last time here, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Sad day. But however, we're gonna start off our regular lesson the same way we've been doing it for the past several weeks. So we're gonna do that. Those harmonic exercises and those unison exercises, working on tone and intonation. Okay. So all right, here we go. Just to start off, let's do our regular Remington exercise. Half notes. So you guys start off on. You guys start off on concert F, right? So we go down. So here we go. Let's try right on our F and going into the Remington exercise. 5, 6, 7, 8.
So like not one individual person is playing loud or like quiet, I guess.
Right. No. So
all about the same manner.
yeah. So we're all trying to strive. I guess I keep bringing it up. Striving to sound like one instrument, right?
Right.
You want to sound like one trombone. Misa's not sticking out past anyone else, you know. Or like not that you were. Just saying. Just getting.
Misa, come on.
Just trying to get specific. But Travis, what's up?
Just curious, but how do you get rid of that airy sound?
It might help to maybe honestly blowing more might help too. Like maybe having a more supported sound. We're really trying to strive for that. Like maybe that. I keep kind of going in circles. Trying to go strive for pardon what? Did I say
Win!
Alright,
I should get a high five for that.
Fair enough.
Get a high five for that.
I guess maybe trying to open up your oral cavity or like oral cavity a little more, like making sure you drop your jaw.
I can play the notes, but I just feel like there's like this little like whispering air.
Okay. We'll work on it through these next exercises. Okay. So all right. So we all worked. So here we go. Let's all play concert F right now. Okay. Jokes aside, here we go. And
do you show those videos to your teacher?
They all watch me. Yes. 5. Let's bring it. Let's bring it back in.
Guys.
Concert F. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's hum on F. This time. What is?
This valve is like kind of halfway open, so that airy sound is taken out of this.
Take a tissue, and close it on the tissue.
All right. Well then, that solves our problem then.
Okay.
So, all right. Everyone still has concert F in their ears. Let's hum it. Open oral cavity. Lower your jaw. Open up to gnaw. No. A little bit more. Yeah. So now feel like you're like jaw dropping. Okay. Now let's play it together. Here we go. Concert F. 5, 6, 7, 8. And make sure you're dropping that jaw correctly, okay? And it's still starting from out balance. Alright, let's do our regular pitch bend this time. We'll bend down, because we learned bending up was kind of hard last week. So we're going to bend down this time. Don't use your slide, use your embouchure to bend the pitch down. Here we go. Horns up. Still on that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, all is well. I guess pretty good job on making sure we're bending the pitch down and finding F. We're getting to a point where we can pretty much land on that F correctly and still balance as a section, okay? Alright, let's finish it out with another round of Remington. Here we go. Remington exercise one more time. F notes. 5, 6, really good on the Fs, but as soon as we descend, we have a larger leap of an interval down, a little bit further down, we're kind of getting some intonation problems. So just really make sure you're not like fishing for the note, but you're really finding that position and playing that in tune. I guess in regard to pitch, can anyone explain what pitch is to us? Wyatt, you got something for us?
It's like the frequency of the sound and how it sounds to your ear.
Right. And I think, I guess a more professional term is like intonation. So at the end, we want to, you guys really learn, we want to make sure that we're not playing too flat, not playing too sharp, we're playing in the center of our pitch. And you guys seem to be doing a pretty good job of that. I need 2 volunteers. We're going to do our bending exercises. Sullivan, once again.
I got you.
All right, Emily. All right, sweet. So
You're
now
good.
let's all listen up to them. You guys need to
At one point.
Okay.
So like 5.
just go whenever you need to. All right. Same exercise as always. Our two buddies here are going to play a concert F. Who's going to be bending the pitch?
He is.
All right, Sullivan will bend the pitch. Make sure you don't use your slide. Make sure you use your embouchure. And everyone else, just listen up. Let's listen for those waves because we're going to incorporate our arm wiggles soon. Okay, here we go. Concert F. Whenever you're ready. And you can fix it whenever. So we see a lot of people already preemptively doing the arm wiggles. Thanks a lot. Let's try it one more time. Let's switch responsibilities. Sullivan.
I don't like bending.
All right. Well, we can.
I'll do it.
We'll try.
He's better at it. I don't like doing it.
I
Do it.
All right, let's do 2 more. In that case, we'll move on to 2 other people.
Okay,
That's
that's fine. What?
How about Wyatt and Andrew this time?
Alright.
Who's bending the pitch this time?
You want to bend it? Okay, then do I.
Okay. All right. Wyatt will bend it. Andrew will sustain. Let's incorporate that arm wiggle when we hear the beats. Okay. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7. And whenever you're ready. And periodically fix it and get away from it. Yeah. So I think you guys have a pretty good idea of making sure that we're not getting those beats in our sound, and everyone else seems to be doing a pretty good job of hearing those beats. So I guess like how do I guess like just in general to go off of some plans I had in the lesson, like how do we know like if we're out of tune? I guess how do we like it sounds bad, right?
You hear the waves.
Here's the
Beats.
Right. So then how do we fix that though?
Well, you can fix it with your embouchure,
Or
your
your
slide,
tuning
or
slide.
your tuning slide.
Right. I guess what's like if like
Most of the time it's with your embouchure.
right. So if I'm in the middle of playing Haven Dance,
Or with your air quality.
or yeah, air quality.
Or if
too.
your slide position's wrong.
Those are all really great answers. So I mean,
or the temperature outside.
there are a lot of factors. There are a lot of factors affecting our pitch or intonation. But I mean, that's a pretty good. Yeah, those are all really good examples of how you would rectify that. Okay, to keep moving on, we're gonna do our regular harmonic exercise this time. So we'll start off with Joe and Everson. You guys will play. Remember how we split it up into Do, Mi, Sol. So Do was F. We're gonna make an F triad.
Oh,
F, A,
yeah, I
C.
remember now.
Do is F. A will be. Let's have you two on A. So you guys will be Mi, and then you 3 will be on Sol. Okay. Actually, Misa, I'm gonna have you join the Do team. Okay. So let's have all. Let's all play let's just all play our triad right off the bat. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's A and C. Yeah, C about that. One more time. Clear articulation. Now that we know our notes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Keep playing. More down. Even more. You have to play B, right? Play down the octave. Yeah. So I guess ideally what we want to do is make sure that, as always, we want to make sure that Do is most present, Sol is coming up close to that, and then Mi is between those, not an octave up, a little bit less than that, okay? So let's try that, let's scale into that now. So we'll all start off playing Do, or F, and then you guys will sustain your Do. We'll start then with Sol, and we'll have you guys scale up one degree at a time, like you'll re-articulate F and then go all the way up. Same thing we've always done, and then you guys will do it on me, okay, or your A, okay? Here, everybody on F, or Do. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're having a nice blended sound right now. Okay, full. Start on F. Good mix. Listen to where it's going to end up. A little bit more now. Okay, let's go on to me. Re-articulate Do. Find it. Next one. So good job getting that chord. I think had a little bit of trouble on Ray or on our G. Thank you. And but overall, I think that sounded pretty good. Let's try it one more time, just all together on that chord. Let's find that nice balance across the
Should we
section.
make it flat and then bring it back up?
No, we'll just do the same thing we just did. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Right on the chord. Good job finding that balance. Okay, so if you all could get out Haven Dance, that's where we're going to start the rest of our...
I got it.
No.
But
No.
my feet are stuck together and yours is not.
No.
Mine's stuck together. It works
Hopefully
better.
not. I'd like to get the hymn songs. I have a lot planned, but we'll see what
I feel
how
like
that ends up
warm-up
happening.
is way faster.
How's this going so
It's
far?
still going.
All right, good.
Sadly.
All right.
Oh no,
Turn
somebody
it
accidentally
off
threw
and
it
delete
off the
it.
That would not be enjoyable. All
Not
right.
for you, not because
So-
you're bad. Not like that. Because of what I said and may have been picked up on it.
Oh well.
So I
It
apologize.
has nothing to do with you.
It has
You're
absolutely,
wonderful.
it has to do with me.
Yes.
I said an inappropriate thing.
Well, all right. We'll talk about that as well.
We don't need to
It'll work
talk
out
about
fine,
it.
So
We'll
we
just
won't talk
edit it
about
out,
it.
Maggie.
All right. Let's look at measure 124 specifically. Start at 124.
Oh God.
124 to 142. We're going to be starting
Second
with
is while working in class, just preparing.
Hopefully they'll help me. Yes, I
Every
was
single
so bad.
Here, how about we let's jump into 124. Oh, sorry, not. We'll do let's start at 114, just so you guys get used to the transition into 124. Okay? Into the cut time. Okay? Well, actually, you guys have a rest, don't you? No, let's start off right on 124. I guess I'm kind of trying to make things easier without having heard it in the first place. That would have been 4 to know. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that manageable?
Yes.
Here we go. Right at 124. Everybody, all the way to 142. 5, 6, Who's got like the offbeats? Trombone 1?
It's us.
Okay, I'm not hearing those too much right now.
We were playing, one of us was playing on the beats and one of us was off, and I don't know which was which, and we switched.
Okay, I mean we can just start off. I mean that's where we start off.
Solely and I were playing it wrong.
Here,
Play when he
I
stops
admit it.
tapping.
we'll just start it off with We'll just go to 124 to 131. Trombone 3, are you playing right now?
No.
Okay, so that's second trombone. So we have that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Right now we're gonna work on isolating this part.
I know, that's my problem.
Let's try one more run of 124 to 131. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Let's have.
I'm playing on his, when he
second trombones right now, okay? Second trombones, you guys have it on the beat, really easy. Here we go.
Every time he doesn't
And
sound.
5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty good job. I think I could use more out of the crescendo overall. And make sure we don't take that big breath. Everyone took the same breath. Maybe just figure out between the three of you who's going to stagger where.
I didn't take a breath with them earlier.
First, trumpets. Trombones now.
We're not trumpets.
You aren't trumpets.
I always wanted to play French horn, but not trumpet.
Alright.
I don't know why.
First trombones now. Here, let's bring it back in.
Play French horn with the trombone. Stick your hand in the
Second and third trombones, let's listen up to them playing as well, and maybe we can offer some critique as to how they can improve their playing, okay?
We can play on the beat, that would help.
And make sure we're off the beats, okay? And 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you. Nice job striving for the piano. Just make sure we don't lose our. We're blowing enough air to keep the tone going.
I'm going.
Good job with the rhythms, though.
I just
I don't know, they didn't play together all the time. Like, they were just a fraction off from each other. They
Right.
Thank you for that.
You think they could do a better job of making sure that they're right on the offbeat?
tuning
Well,
was
I just
perfect.
want to
Right.
I suggest.
What was that, Joe?
Nothing.
Fair enough. No, thanks for your
I
input,
shoot you in the
though.
head.
Then it'd be perfect.
First trombones, one more time. Let's strive for a little bit better intonation between the two of us and making sure we're playing together. We good?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Danielle, this is crescendo. Alright. Yeah, and if anything, just
I just forget to go and then it just gets off.
it's alright. So, but let's bring everyone back in together now. First and second trombones. Sorry, birds. It'll be okay. Here we go. First and second trombones, everyone's together. 5, 6, 7, 8. Took us a little bit of time, like 2 measures or so, to really get into the groove of on beat and off beat. So, but yeah, do you guys can you all hear when we finally get into that groove where we can hear the attacks or the entrances of each other's like parts? Yeah. So let's just strive for that, okay? Moving on now. How's the camera doing? Good.
It's on.
Alright, good. Moving on.
Don't worry. I got you.
Let's look at 132 to 134.
Woo!
Third trombones are in now. Here we go. 132 to 134. And 5, 6, 7, 8.
I looked at the wrong
sorry.
measure that time.
Make sure that your triplets are fitting into one of those beats.
Okay.
Triplet.
I've been playing it way too fast lately, so.
Alright, we'll slow it down a little bit more,
He's gotten
okay?
really mad at me.
Try it one more time. 132 and 134. 132 to 134. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, much better. Yeah. That was the correct rhythm at least. So, no, it was. No, that was right.
And the
The
notes.
wrong notes?
And the notes were.
No, that was
Oh,
correct.
okay. I thought you were trying to be like,
Wait,
at least you did.
No, I guess
something
that,
right.
that may have come off a little bit pessimistic. No, that sounded like...
Okay, good. Okay.
I mean, there's always things to improve on, but
Right.
overall that was like what we were going for. So we already heard first trombone. Can I hear everyone who's underneath that? Everyone who's not on first trombone right in that spot. 132 and 132 through 134. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, are we alternating on and off beats again? Who's got on beats again? Is it just you guys?
We're off beat.
You're off beats? Can we bring out those emphases a little bit more? I'd like to hear bum, 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 bum. Try one more time. And 5, 6, 7. Sorry?
Because we're on the beat, should we play a little quieter and they should play a little louder because make their part stand out a little bit more? Because it's kind of generic that we play on the beat. So it adds a little more effect.
Since you naturally play on the beat, you'll have a stronger presence, like to come across.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't do much more on your part.
No, I meant for them.
I think they, yeah.
Like
I think third trombones you could bring like.
Like, should we bring it down a little bit?
You
so
guys?
they stand out a little bit more.
I wouldn't. I would just make sure you're playing like regularly on your beats. Third trombones, I would make sure you're bringing out your notes a little bit stronger, at least at the front, just to make sure that we hear that articulation. Okay. One, cool. 132 through 134 one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Much better job. Just make sure we're not being too forceful on our attack. I just want like more of a. I'd like to say like a very light. Yeah, let's say a wave, but make sure we're still using our correct embouchure. We're not doing too much with our air, okay? So I'm going to give you that didn't make a lot of sense.
Right, I get it now.
Just make sure you have a better front, okay?
These two are.
Everybody in 132 through 134, adding trombone 1 back in, okay?
I get it now.
Time.
I like him.
Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I held my
Yeah,
hand.
just really,
Kept playing.
Emily, just really make sure you're strict, like really strict about where the beat lies.
Okay.
And your vertical alignment is like super solid.
Okay.
You're feeling your triplets nicely. Just make sure that you keep them in time, like the
Okay.
snaps, or in this case, or in the down keys. All right, let's just run. Go all the way back to 124 and incorporate all that. We'll go all the way to 142 this time. Okay. 124 to 142. Okay. Here we
I feel
go.
like it should be a dance.
And starting on our cut time. Here we go. Everybody's in at 124, except the thirds. 1, 2. Here we go. Really going for this crescendo. Third trombone, did I miss you at 131?
We don't come in at 131.
Well, or in 132?
Yeah, you're right.
Emily was playing before you. Emily was getting to her part before you guys were playing. We try 124 one more time. Actually, let's start right on. Let's do 132, okay? Right. Start right on 132. And 5, 6, 7, alternating notes, okay? I don't want to say like bell tone necessarily, but I want you to have that mentality. You guys understand what I mean by that? Like, don't keep dying away. So just really make sure you're not burying each other, and that's kind of what I guess Andrew was getting at earlier. So, all right, let's move on. Hop a little bit forward, all the way to 170 this time.
Not even hop. I'm a good fighter.
You have so much energy.
I always have so much energy. I just don't usually.
All right, so before we go into actually.
Oh man, he's gonna play. He's gonna play.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Or 170?
Yes, 170. Before we get into actually the actual parts, gonna do a little bit of modeling for you. So just if we keep that same time, listen up. Like, tell me what I'm doing differently, or what am I achieving?
Triplets.
Triplets. Against what, though?
8 notes.
Right, 8 notes.
Yeah.
So now, I guess, do you remember the exercise we did last week? When I did like left side is,
Yeah.
can we do that again? Here we go. What we'll do is, left side will be 8th notes again, and you'll just sustain 8th notes in that time. I'm concert F. And then if I point this way, we'll go in the quarter note triplets. And making sure that one triplet fits into the full half note of the measure in cut time. Does that make sense? Let's all try that right now. Starting on 8th notes. Here we go. 5, 6 on a concert F. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's an 8th note. 8th note. One of the times we went over to our triplets, took us a little bit of time to figure it out. What?
I don't know, just
Anyway, just to represent that, because I know you love the note cards.
They're so pretty.
This will be that'll be what the 8th notes look like, and that'll be what the quarter note triplets look like. So just adding a visual aid to like what we were playing, and making sure that you guys listen up really quick. Eyes up here. Making sure that these two sets of note cards here, and well, this one set of note cards and this one set of note cards, each represents a full measure that we're playing, and then and that each individual note card represents a beat. Does that make sense to everybody?